MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. Evan Longoria is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Steven Duggar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And that misses 2-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Yastrzemski, playing here in his age 29 season, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting amongst National League left fielders, so the fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's had to this point.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Three and 1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
That is pitch. The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Set to get his day started, Brandon Crawford, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 3 runs already home here. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Crawford stands at first with 1 out. And there goes Crawford. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease. Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
That is 7. The second baseman, Donovan.
Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. Now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's 0 for 7. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. Down the third baseline. Solano for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, no left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Samardzija gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Now batting, Evan Longoria. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
No balls and a strike to count. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
The pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent out to straightaway center field. Birdie is there, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
The left fielder, number 5.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. A ball and no strikes.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Jalen Davis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Giants do get one in the inning on the run-scoring triple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind an account 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Anderson tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll start this one at 269. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. 2-1. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, back in standing. The 1-1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Mauricio Dubon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. Line to the right side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The first baseman, Evan Longoria.
In now, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Giants on top, 6-0. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down. Key to getting back into this one.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, John Birdie, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 0-1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up, Duggar. Gone!
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. You see the average starting play at .318. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 6-2 game.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Samardzija sets. 1-0 on its way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 6 and the Marlins 2. Sterling Sharp, a right-handed reliever, standing 6. Three gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
The left fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So now to the plate, Jalen Davis. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Yastrzemski blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
He was not messing around in that at bat.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And not in time as the run scores. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking art.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Adam Conley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Adam Conley. Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey,
1-2 now. Now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And no one left on base. Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Now
Hard
batting.
single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Solano for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip. Held onto here at strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? John Birdie. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit in the air out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Giants 10 and the Marlins 4. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Long ball.
Here's the pitch. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's the pitch.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harrison moving back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. To the plate now, Jeff Samardzija, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the pitch, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hunter Pence will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. No balls and 1 strike. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Harrison moving back on it. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Into the box now, Jalen Davis. Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. And it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Gone. Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Sam Coonrod, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the 1st out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground to short. There is Crawford. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder, and that's a home run into the top tank. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Wow. 9 home runs. D-Road, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now, Jorge Alfaro. Well, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Davis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Giants lead it 14-9. Drew Steckenrider takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 71.
Standing in, Mauricio Dubon. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit hard to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Digging in now, Donovan Solano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Solano is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1 home. One out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Birdie is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. This for the second baseman, Solano. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Duggar makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will score all the way from first. Now he's safe at second as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. At the plate, Monte Harrison, and he fouls this one off. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to get down out there. The runner scores from second.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone. Stepping in now, John Birdie, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. This year against right-handed. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
John Del Gustave will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 74, John Del Gustave.
Harold Ramirez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Harold Ramirez.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. It bangs against the Giant cement pole and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they open up a 4-run lead. To the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Gustave is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Posey gathers it, and that ends the inning. But not before they bat around here this half inning as 9 men wind up coming around to score. We're through 6 full. Miami's out in front 18-14. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Now in the box, Mike Yastrzemski. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Harrison moving back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Jalen Davis will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Into the box now, Buster Posey as he grounds one briskly to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Road. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot. And
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan. In the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions, and from an offensive standpoint, that's...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Dickerson going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th. As we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've had a lot of at-bats with runners in scoring position today, and 6 of their hits have come from those chances. There's lots of credit to go around for all of that, the table setters, and the guys driving them in. But regardless, it's a confident bunch down here right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Danny Jimenez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brandon Belt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ready now, Monte Harrison. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Got him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Reyes Maranta takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro fouled off. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. In there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with purpose to get it. Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.